Take the shot, Gabe. She how's men are on their way up.
Assassinate overall leader.
Take the shot.
I have another
Take the shot.
Sequels are tricky business in the games industry. Developers know that if people like a game, odds are high they're going to like the sequel. But this puts them in a bind. If they change the game too much, they risk making something so different that fans of the original could become upset. While if they leave the game too much the same, they get backlash for not adding enough new aspects. This is what happened for the third entry in the Syphon Filter series. I remember the first and second games being very cool and great to play, but the third kind of fell flat. Why is this? It is the same Syphon Filter I was crazy about. The answer was in the original question. It was too much the same. The story picks up right after Syphon Filter 2. Gabe Logan and Leon Zing are now in hearings, having to answer for their actions in the previous game. So the story is told through flashbacks to previous missions the duo has completed. This is the sign of story writers having no idea where they're going to take the series. Like an episode from a TV show that is just clips from older episodes, the story feels very half-hearted and rushed together. You travel from location to location with some very loose strings holding the story together. I never felt that longing to play to finish the story because of this, which is a letdown, even though Syphon Filter was never known for its story. I just wanted to do cool things with a lot of bad guys to do it to. Near the end, the story switches to the present and continues the story. But by that time, I was lost and I couldn't put together where things were going, and thus, I didn't care. But I never played Syphon Filter for the story. I always liked the gameplay, and that is another thing that makes this entry feel weak. The gameplay is the same as it was in the previous games. This is, in part, not a bad thing. Syphon Filter 2 was mostly filled with great gameplay that was just so much fun to play. But I can't understand why I was so let down by this one. I mean, it is the same. Too much the same, in fact. I know I was not looking for them to completely change the game, but I would have liked to see some innovation. It's like hearing the funniest joke in the world. The first time you hear it, it's amazing. And it's still funny the second time you hear it. But after the third, you just grow tired of it and start looking for more elsewhere. The game pulled the short straw, and it's disappointing to see that. The game came out after the PS2 was released, and instead of waiting and releasing it for the PS2, they pumped it out for the PS1. With the same gameplay, the same graphics, the same everything. If you love the first two games, you should try this one. All it is more of the same, which is both a blessing and a curse. Think of it as Syphon Filter 2.5. It continues the story and is just more levels to do it in. Good thing the same is still pretty fun.